Welcome to Truths, Proofs, and Firewater Reviews. I'm your host, Lindsey, and this is John, risking his liver to discover new whiskeys. We base our reviews on a 25-point scale, 5 for the smell, 10 for the taste, 5 for the finish, and a combined 5 for the bottle and look of the juice.
All right, we're going to go for a Michael sample. You ready to pick one?
This cup?
Sure. Bourbon House. On the Bourbon Couch. Why don't you like that term? It's the Bourbon Couch. It's our couch from our old camper. Our current camper.
I was gonna say, did you buy a camper without me?
I don't think so. What did you pick?
John J Bowman Single Barrel 100 Proof.
I did not know that was in there.
Is that the one we just bought?
That is...
This?
That is Bowman, but John B is their single barrel finished. I think we're gonna have to look that one up, but that is somewhat very high up on my list to try. I hear great things about that.
We're trying it today.
Ooh,
Smells good.
Bowman Brothers are out of Virginia.
Tuck this little.
You want to look up about John J Bowman?
Dun, dun, dun.
Ooh, this smells good. It smells very fruity. Strawberry, like some nice Michigan Holland strawberries.
Oh, like fresh, good strawberries.
That's like Holland. Walking through the patch at this year. Some vanilla and creamy vanilla. Kind of like a vanilla whipped cream. I'm not sure why that comes to mind.
Okay. So, per the usual, getting most of our information, researching, we use Breaking Bourbon a lot. A lot of good information on their website if you're looking for stuff. Owned by Sazerac.
No, they're not owned by Sazerac.
I'm sorry.
They do, Buffalo Trace actually distills it, and then they send it back to Virginia, and then they distill it again. I don't think it's a Buffalo Trace mash bill. I think it's their own mash bill.
So maybe
that's
just
a
for
secret.
sheer value?
They don't tell anyone.
I don't know why this man makes me look stuff up. Like, he says, Lindsey, look stuff up. No, half the time it's all wrapped away in his brain somewhere.
I was so excited when I saw Bowman Brothers on the shelf here. I didn't even know that was coming, and I'm usually up to date on that.
Pretty excited.
That's been one on my list, and this one's super high on my list.
Okay, so 100 proof, no age statement is stated. Press materials state that it's between 9 and 10 years old. Mash bill is not disclosed, and SRP is $50 as of 2017.
50, and I'm pretty sure that they came out in 375s. I don't know if they ever did a 750. The podcast I'm listening to now, the podcast, I started at the beginning, and they were talking about getting some of these. They got 2 of them, and they were 375s. So I don't know if they ever did come out with 750s.
Okay. So I don't mean to discredit you, but A. Smith Bauman Distillery was purchased by the Sazerac Company in 2003. Currently, the company doesn't produce their own whiskey distillate and doesn't disclose who they source it from. It is believed that new make that they use originates from Buffalo Trace as their #1 mash bill. John J Bowman Single Barrel Triple Distilled. It's unclear how many times A. Smith Bauman redistills it through their unique copper still, but is rumored to be twice distilled at Buffalo Trace and once at A. Smith Bauman. The company then ages the whiskey on site while no age statement is present. According to the company's press materials, John J Bowman Single Barrel is aged between 9 and 10 years.
I think it's something they just have to say, but I've heard people say that it comes from Buffalo Trace.
Yeah.
So that, I mean, if Sazerac owns them, I guess that just makes sense 100%.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess
even
that's
though
kind of...
Sazerac owns them, the Bowman Brothers actually run everything. I think that's something Sazerac always does.
Just kind of
like
takes
1792,
over to bankroll them and lets them still do their thing, though. That's kind of cool.
They're just kind of a big entity for everyone.
Yeah.
Like, they just bought
Share
early
wealth.
times. That's gonna
Didn't we just talk about how, like, bourbon was bringing people together and that kind of thing? That's, like, the tradition of bourbon right there.
I'm not sure why they bought them. 2003, I didn't know they'd been around that long.
Y'all, we gotta talk about the nose on this.
It's...
Holy crap.
And the taste actually has a surprising kick of rye and spice in there.
You tasted it?
Yes, I tasted it. I was too excited.
You're rude!
You were too busy reading.
Well,
or fake reading, whatever you call that.
Someone's gotta be the literate one here. Literate.
Literate. I'm not sharing much of this, so... You're already tipsy, I can see by your face.
Because my face is cute.
Red.
I got caught on my tongue. You can have it back.
Did you get that big rye spice in there?
Whoa.
If it is Buffalo Trace, they don't have a high rye mash bill, but that comes through. I like it.
So that's it. When it hit my tongue, it was super sweet and velvety. And then it like instantly changed. But I still get that like fruity, strawberry, creamy. Wow.
So
that is unique.
I feel like it's aged really well. And I wouldn't change it for this one. But I'm curious to see if they put out some more aged stock. Oh, good fact is they have a rum too.
Oh.
I think it's Abraham Bowman. I could be wrong.
That's interesting.
So do this. Put a little bit on the tip of your tongue and let it roll back.
Is this that technique that you told me about?
Yeah. It's really helped me, actually. It's helped me enjoy it and let it last longer. One dram will last a lot longer now. Because usually I take a big old swaller and then why'd you look at me like that? And then I swish it all around. But this, it coats your tongue.
Now it tastes like a grape Jolly Rancher.
Grape Jolly Rancher.
Okay, so
I agree with that.
My thoughts. Holy stellar. If you are a bourbon drinker, you definitely need to pick a bottle of this up. The nose is so unique and complex, and then the taste on
like
that.
Rye bread.
Never had something like that before.
That's like rye toast with grape jelly, which you always tell me is superior, but it's not, because you know strawberry goes better.
An old friend of mine
our black raspberry jam would go great on it. Actually, we did try it, but it wasn't that great at rye bread.
No, he wasn't happy.
Oh, we need better rye bread.
An old friend of mine that I used to, back in my waitressing days.
Old friend of mine too?
Yeah, of ours. Sorry. Rest in peace. He always came in and ordered the same breakfast for me, and then he only switched up if he got pancakes or rye toast, depending on how bad his doctor's appointment was. And he always got rye toast, and he would always ask me for jelly, and I never understood that, because I thought, you know, when my grandparents growing up, rye toast was just butter with you dunk it in your eggs. And he always said to me, and then one day I was talking to him and I was like, what do you use jelly for? And he was like, oh, I put it on my toast.
You didn't notice that from me?
No. And I was like, rye toast? And he goes, yeah. And he's like, you have to try it. He's like, do you want some of mine? And I was like, no, I'll just try it later. And I did. And it's literally my favorite toast. I am a toast connoisseur. And rye toast with a little bit of butter and some grape jelly.
Toast, but you don't have a glass.
Shut up.
I'm a toast connoisseur.
But anyway,
so
that tastes like that.
Rye toast and jelly is my favorite breakfast of all time.
I didn't know that.
It really started... I fell in love with it when we went to Beaver Island and we went to Dalwhinnie's.
Yeah.
That's when I really started. I had it before then and I liked it. But rye toast and jelly is just so good.
And it's
I haven't
gotta
tried
be
grape
seeded.
yet, so I can't say it has
gotta
to
be the seeded rye.
I also like the swirled, the one with the chocolate.
Yeah, that
in
one. I get a patty melt on swirled rye bread
I don't
at
know
the truck
about
stop, and it's really good. But
yeah.
Anyway, so this is definitely one of the most unique bourbons that I've ever tried, and I'm definitely very impressed with it.
$50 for a 375. Would you buy it?
Yes.
Yep.
hands down.
I mean, compared to like Wild Turkey's, what were they?
Oh, their master distiller.
No.
Or what?
One was WB Saffel. What was the other one that comes in a 375?
Oh, I don't even know. That's on you.
And then the other one, having a brain fart. I would buy this over those because I had passed those up this year.
Yeah.
For a 375, $50 is expensive. I wonder if they do put out 750s now.
Maybe.
I doubt they put them at $50 though.
So I don't think you're wrong with the Abraham, because it says John, Abraham, Joseph, and Isaac Bowman were Bowman were Virginia militia officers in the American Revolutionary War. In 1779, they led 30 pioneer families to Madison County, Kentucky, and established Bowman Station. Later, the brothers helped establish and settle Fayette County. They were legends, admired and respected, and followed by their fellow settlers and their courage and bravery. This handcrafted bourbon whiskey is a tribute to those four heroic Bowman brothers out of Virginia.
Well,
and this, I mean, the single barrel is the exact same bottle. It's just a little bit different label, and
this is a small batch, and this is 10 proof points lower.
Yeah.
Virginia straight bourbon whiskey, just for shits and giggles. Just open it up.
Oh,
I want to try it. I've been wanting to.
Of course, there's no like.
There's gotta be.
Oh, maybe.
They got the faux tax strip on it. The bottle is like unique shape. It's one where you look at the shelf and you know exactly what it was. Especially me when I've never seen a bottle and then I looked right at it and knew what it was. Oh, shoot. That was a damn good cork pop, too.
Yeah. Well, that narrow neck. Glug, glug, glug.
Chill.
Calm down. Oh, slushy.
Ooh. I can just tell by the smell this is going to be a staple in our house.
Get out of here. I get.
This was less than $30 for this one.
Yeah, it's like $28. $29.
Yeah. How's it taste? Is it as good as it smells?
Oh, man. I don't know what they are doing, but they're doing it well. That's another, it's sassy. It's got a nice little sassy bite to it.
For 90 proof?
For 90 proof?
That's
that is...
This one is much better, by the way.
It's a lot more potent and a lot more dominant flavor.
This one's fruitier. And you can tell it has more age. The Bowman is a good daily, honestly. If you like Buffalo Trace, if you like, I don't know, Knob Creek, this blows Knob Creek 9 out of the water, I can tell you that.
Yeah. Man, okay, so Michael...
You surprised me on that one.
Yeah.
I looked at the samples and I didn't even see that.
No, I read them to him, but you know, his memory span is about this big.
Yeah.
So, wow. So there's our Michael turning into a kind of secondary tasting too, but...
I'm just opening up everything, aren't I?
Hey, whatever. So that wraps up this review. Leave a comment if you have tried this whiskey and let us know what you thought. Please like and share to social media, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to leave a suggestion for our next review. Thanks for watching.